been trampled upon.
Another day in America, another armed protest. This one in Michigan saw dozens gain entry to the Capitol building to demand the state reopen.
If people are going to die, I'm sorry, you only have as much power as you have.
They want to go back to work, so do 30 million others. That's the number who've now filed for unemployment benefits in the past 6 weeks.
It's not acceptable what happened. And now what we're doing, Jim, is we're finding out how it came out.
US intelligence agencies have concluded the coronavirus was not man-made or modified, but in a statement said they're still examining whether it began through contact with infected animals or if it was the result of an accident in a lab.
Have you seen anything at this point that gives you a high degree of confidence that the Wuhan Institute of Virology was the origin of this virus?
Yes, I have.
And if US investigators conclude China deliberately misled,
it's something that is going to have to be dealt with.
Beijing has taken a dim view of such tough talk.
At this particular time, they should focus on domestic epidemic control and international cooperation, rather than attack, smear and shift the blame to China.
And America's top diplomat has backed in Australia's calls for an independent investigation.
I saw comments from the Chinese Foreign Ministry talking about a coercive activity with respect to Australia, who had the temerity to ask for an investigation. Who in the world wouldn't want an investigation of how this happened to the world?
Your people are now dying.
Chinese state media is mocking America's pandemic response.
President Trump took action
as the US presidential campaigns go after each other.
Xenophobia and fear-mongering
over accusations of going soft on China.
Trump praised the Chinese 15 times in January and February.
One former White House advisor says the coronavirus has cemented a sharper US strategy on China.
Coronavirus has actually galvanized the United States on both the left and the right that we need to make a change. And so, whatever happens in 2020, I think you're going to see increased enforcement on Chinese companies.
Whether all this talk will lead to action remains unclear. Donald Trump has raised the prospect of further trade tariffs, but China has shown before it's not afraid to retaliate. David Lipson, ABC News, Washington.